But I don't fuck around over on TikTok.
They won't let you go live with video unless you got 1,000 followers.
Well, look at the nigga who's not trying to go live on TikTok. He's right here.
Hey man, listen. Y'all know what it goes with me. This is day 10 of my Facebook ban. I can't go live on Facebook, and it sucks that y'all can't see my pretty handsome face on Facebook this week yet again. So, 1 second. Get all this situated. Y'all take the time to introduce yourself, man, in the meantime. Yeah, this is the time where y'all take the time to introduce yourself, good fellas.
Oh, you thought you was muted. We were just ignoring you.
Hey, Styles, you a funny guy. You know that?
Nah, you a funny guy. I'm not funny, nigga. You get the comedian checks. I promise you that.
Me?
I started to send you a voice memo today to curse you out, but I was like, nah, I got shit to do.
Curse me out? Why? What happened?
Wait, time out. You getting served water and all of that? The budget? We got a budget?
Just put it over there. I ain't got no budget. Listen, I'm just a poor podcaster trying to come up. You know, this just happened to be my favorite day of the week. Okay. Shout out to my boy DC. Put it on like 1 because I think they're gonna have it amped up.
Who's the helper that you're not giving credit to?
Shout out to everybody that played a part.
This is why I ignored his ass 2 seconds ago, because that nigga do that shit. Yeah, I see what type of timing we on.
What? Hey, listen. I'm just the guy trying to be the guy. You know, that's it. All right, but look, man, tonight I can't do too much and I won't do too much, but we got Styles in the building. We got DC in the building.
Oh, snap. My shit was muted. Sloan Medovich, power forward.
Nah, the whole time I was muted, but I thought you was talking to somebody.
Nah, I don't know, man. This nigga asked me to do TikTok and all this other shit 45 seconds into a show and then was like, yeah, you know what? We're going to scrap that. And I was like, God damn.
Oh, yeah, nah, because I don't have 1,000 viewers, so you can only hear me. You can't see me on TikTok.
I don't have 1,000 viewers, so that's got to be bullshit.
Oh, it's definitely bullshit then. Yo, Smash over there making shit up as per usual.
I see you. And you lying to niggas.
Nah, I'm serious though. That's what the rule is. If you don't have 1,000 followers,
dude,
they don't let you show your video.
My video was there. I only got 500.
Oh, okay. All right, so listen, right? Let's cut to the chase on why we here. Episode 8 is in the bag. Okay. Shout out to Miss Karen L for coming through, dropping gems. Styles, I normally get your critique in the background, but I'm gonna ask you tonight, what did you think about the episode, good brother?
Hey, yo, you know what he did? Let me tell you what he did, DC. This nigga said, yo, we need to do an episode. I'm like, all right, cool, let's do an episode, right? So he did an episode with Karen L right before I did a. Guess who pops up on the episode me and this nigga was supposed to do? This nigga scared of me, yo. This nigga be running. He be like, I need backup. I can't just be here sitting here talking to this nigga.
So he brought her with him.
Yeah, this nigga like, yo. And then he don't even say shit. The nigga just be like, I just popped on the screen. Karen L was still there. It was me, him, and Karen L. I'm like, nigga.
So for the thing,
we was doing the episode.
We did.
It was a dope episode though. It was a fire episode. Still, regardless.
I see you.
But he stayed doing that shit.
Hey, listen. You know how Tom Brady, he goes out there, Belichick calls the plays.
No,
and then Tom
I'm not
Brady
a Patriots fan. No, nigga, no.
Tom Brady gets to the line, he calls an audible. He calls an audible because he saw a change in the defense. So he calls an audible, and then he hits a 70-yard touchdown pass. That's what that was like. Okay.
Hey, Smash, just say no next time.
Word, because this nigga know if it was anybody other than
the next time they ask you want to bump a bullshit, just tell them no. You had enough.
All right, so listen, right?
We need to do an episode. Hold on, let me call in some reinforcement.
Season 1, episode 8, Jealousy and Insecurity Styles. Did you happen to listen to the episode, man?
No.
What's wrong with you, man?
I didn't listen to it because I'm relying on you to play some clips, nigga. I got shit to do. It's bad enough you ain't delivering on a season that I thought I was getting. So
how?
What you mean how, nigga?
Listen.
We went from don't listen. You asked me how. Let me explain, nigga.
Listen to me explain for you, Kyle. Listen to me explain for you. Hold on, I got your opinion right here.
This nigga got 2 co-hosts that seemingly don't fuck with him like that on a podcast that they created. So then I'm like, all right, cool. Then he started bringing in guests, but remember the conversation prior to the season was like, no guests, I got co-hosts, blah, blah, blah. Nigga, I seen them the co-hosts is like unsolved mysteries, nigga.
All right, so look right. I thought I'd just be honest because I said I was on the explain. So listen, right? Rose is in law school. So I can't get her how I want to. So, we had to pivot. Nira is a mom. She got a bunch of things happening. Shout out to them. We gonna get it together for next season for sure.
In other words, they got a little bit of money real quick and said, I'm out.
That nigga said, yo, let me ask you a question, mama. Are you unavailable this season? She was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, perfect.
How many episodes can you do so I can at least promote you?
Shout out to them, man, because they when I started this, I had an idea for 2 of them and it didn't work out the way. But next season, trial by error, we know what to do next season. So we gonna be good.
I actually like them and I'm not happy. So
I know, and we gonna put them together. So in the meantime, I went and pulled up a mean select list of guest hosts to fill in. I got a nice little list. Starting off with this episode right here.
I think the only ultimatum that I'm with is like, are we getting married or not? That's the only ultimatum I'm with. Is this going somewhere or not? But when you put someone in a position and you force them to choose, I feel like that's already them telling you what they want or don't want. You just want to hear somebody say it, right? Or you just want to use your authority and throw your weight around. Because that's what an ultimatum is. Well, if you really love me, they're like that. That's like narcissism. Like, if you really love me, you'll do this.
All right, so listen, right? That clip came from discussing how sometimes, so the topic, we talked about it, but I'm going to jump back into it. Your partner feels some type of way about you having a best friend of the opposite sex. So in this episode, we discussed a bunch of variables on how to deal with that. And in this clip, we discussed what if your partner gives you an ultimatum. Choose your best friend or choose our relationship. DC.
I see you.
How do you, if this was you,
if it was a fifth, we all be drunk.
How would you address that situation? How would you address being given an ultimatum?
I wouldn't. Why would I be giving an ultimatum about somebody who's not you?
Huh?
What I'm saying is, you asked if she's giving me an ultimatum. Why?
She's not comfortable with your best friend being a female.
Okay. See, you got to clarify these statements. You just
she doesn't love y'all relationship and feels like it's getting in the way of what y'all have going on. So it's our relationship or your best friend. What does a person do in that scenario?
Shit. I guess you have a conversation. Let's start with a conversation. Let's talk about why you feel this way. Man, it's
Talk
usually
about why she feels this way.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be a reason. You can't just be like, I don't feel, comfortable. There's got to be some kind of underlying root to the issue.
So we're gonna figure out what the issue is.
Yeah. Let's see if we can't, workshop this thing.
Okay. Styles, you want to jump in on that?
I mean, I need to understand why she's feeling insecure at this point. Like, did I bring this person into the relationship? Does she know about this person? Or me and this person doing things that just shouldn't be done? Like, what's going on? I need more information.
Y'all not, but she feels like y'all are.
Fuck her feelings. Nah, I'm just joking, ladies. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. No. But again, like I said, I think the most disrespectful thing for me in a relationship or any relationship I'm in is somebody pretending that they understand me or know me. I don't like that. Either you do or you don't. And if you don't, that's cool too. But get to know me. You get what I'm saying? Don't pretend to know me. So if I have a best friend, you should know that I'm not fucking with my best friend because you know me. You understand? So it should be a conversation before the ultimatum even came into play.
Okay. I dig that. For me, it's very simple. I came into this dance with who I came into this dance with. So y'all got to find a way to coexist. Because one thing about me, I don't turn my back on my friends because you don't know what the hell we went through. So y'all got to figure out how to coexist. Okay, I'm not choosing shit. We got to figure out how to coexist, and that's just the bottom line. I'm not playing middleman. Y'all gonna figure it out. Go get some margaritas or some shit and talk this shit out because I ain't playing monkey in the middle. What up?
I see you.
Yeah, exactly. Because my thing is, like, I'm not this person that you're talking to, right? If it's a girlfriend, I understand that speech. If this is somebody that you plan to marry or, you guys are in it deep, I don't see you saying that shit. No.
Why?
Because I just don't. Like, it doesn't make sense. You can't tell her you don't know what we've been through. Motherfucker, we've been through some shit too. Pause.
Listen.
Like, I don't want to hear that shit. Nigga, you getting this. Like, she gets in my bed every night. I don't care about all the rest of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? That might be the best friend, but remember, this is the person that's going to bear my kids. This is the person that I'm going to build a
your best friend got into this race with you, though. Think about it. You don't just wake up and be like...
But listen, if that be the case,
y'all fucking
one thing you don't wake up and just be like, oh, you my best friend. You had to go through some shit.
But my guy, hold on. There's something that the best friend is lacking, right? Because you're not getting married to the best friend. You're not marrying the best friend. So therefore, there's a cog missing, which means that the wife or the soon-to-be wife actually is up here. The best friend is right here. They're not right here. Because if they were, then this person would be getting a ring. So
I kind of feel like
I don't want to hear nothing about.
I kind of feel like it's a 1A, 1B kind of thing.
Oh, nigga, that's why you stay in trouble.
Nigga, let me ask you this question, Smash, because I already told you to say no to the bullshit when they ask you if you want another bump. Why you keep going on this? No. Okay, so no. Nah, I see you, you gonna see me now. Why is you act like your best friend? Is she giving you some nuggets of pussy when you ain't getting it from your girl? Like, why is there this standoff?
I just feel like we gotta
cut the bullshit.
Go ahead.
I done been here 10, what is this, day 10 of this shit? And I done let you speak and let you explain later and all the riffraff bullshit you done brought to the table. Nah, you gonna hear some shit tonight.
What up?
Because this I've had friends and I've cut them off. If it's gonna kill the relationship and we not going to a relationship, we cross the path where we know we friends and that's it. Nah, friends come and go. But if that's my
friends
girl,
don't come and go. Hold on now.
Nah. We not fucking. So what are we talking about?
We ain't talking about a normal friend here. We talking about somebody that knows you.
I've had people I've been in my life for 20 years. Nigga, if I had to cut them off for them to do better or me to do better, that is what it is. But if it's my relationship, it's a person I'm building a future with, yeah, Nah.
So why can't you find a way to make the relationship and the best friend coexist? Why do you have to kick to the curb? Suppose the marriage or the relationship don't last. Now you just lost the best friend.
Well, suppose the friendship doesn't last either. So I break up with my fiance because I chose your ass, who I wasn't giving a ring to because remember, there was something missing. That's why you weren't getting the ring. You get what I'm saying? And now that doesn't work out. So I missed out on the future versus somebody I might be able to ask for a quarter of rent from when I'm short. Nigga, what are you talking about?
There you go.
No, I just feel like there we go. Nigga, what the fuck?
I just feel like
the weed is wearing off, or this shit is getting slowly away from the goalpost.
I just feel like if your best friend and your partner,
I don't have
y'all
any best
can work
friends.
that shit out.
I don't. So here's the thing: I don't have any best friends. I treat all my friends equal.
Okay.
We talk when we talk. We hang out when we hang out, and if not, it is what it is. So me in this situation, I'm not worried about it. I'm
speaking for me.
I have brothers. I have
personally.
Family.
I'm gonna work on trying to bring that together. Okay.
You trying to have a threesome?
Smash is the nigga that's fucking his friends, so therefore,
just call it what it is. You just trying to have a threesome, nigga. Let's just not sugarcoat this shit. Like I'm trying to make this work for my friends because we're friends, and she knows me, and I've been through shit, and she was there when nobody else was, but this girl who was there just to say there's one A and one B, even though I want to marry B, but I'm gonna keep A because damn that to hell because I'm a good friend. Fuck that bullshit you talking about. Fuck that shit. Nigga, stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it. This is hilariously out of control. Stop
How
this
do you
shit,
feel?
man.
How do you feel that our listeners should deal with this scenario?
Well, the first thing I'm going to say is that more people are insecure than they think they are. You know, there's this idea that let's walk around and be tough and act like we don't care, but we do. And then there's also this idea of like we're adults and we don't know how to communicate. So there's that. There's like there's multi-layers of this, right?
Oh,
listen.
Well-timed clip. She's talking about niggas acting tough. Glad you played that.
So the scenario is that clip goes back to what the scenario at the top of the show was. Your partner feels jealous and insecure about your relationship with the opposite sex. How do you maintain this, Styles? Like, how do you? I
feel like
the head snap was like he was like, "Nigga, me."
I feel like we dragging this conversation. We already answered that question.
You didn't. On it,
you didn't. Yeah. No, I did. So
because
basically,
we didn't answer it to Smash's. Like
the first one was about giving an ultimatum, but now this question is asking, how do you reassure the situation as opposed to just ignoring it? Do you speak on it, or do you?
I'm not going to sell my wife or my friends. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, baby. I mean, she got a Mercedes and a condo, though. We can go over there for Christmas.
Exactly.
What are you talking about? Like, why am I trying to sell my wife on a person she don't like?
Okay, but what if the tables was turned?
No. What if it was a girl? What if your girl had a nigga you ain't liking her life, and now best friend since day one, and now you
so listen, right? We talked about this on the show. We talked about this on the show.
I want to talk about it now. The show is the show.
My whole situation about this is niggas know when another nigga is trying to fuck.
So women don't know that neither?
Hold on. And
women don't know that either?
That make me want to just log the fuck off. Like, I don't even understand what this nigga be saying half the time.
So women don't know that.
It's a Chicago thing. So what I'm saying is, if you put me in a situation where you have a male best friend, I'm going to fill him out. I'm going to see what's to him before I judge him. I ain't going to judge him off bat. I'm going to pick his brain and see, and I'm going to stand back and watch. And if I get the vibe like, oh, this nigga just playing a role, he really want to fuck, or he has fucked, okay, now we got to have a different conversation. Because you come through the door and say, this just your friend, but I'm getting the vibe from him from something totally different. So now
you ain't never had a friend that you fucked and try to bring around later on after y'all was done fucking?
No.
Nah.
King Germ in the building. What up?
So Germ.
King Germ said, fill him out. Hey, yo, not like that, motherfucker.
Hey, I was gonna let you cook because it was your show and you was already gonna stop. You wasn't gonna answer a nigga anyway if you tried to stop me from anyway because you was gonna keep going anyway. So
I'm just gonna let this nigga crash out.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, if she say he a friend, he a friend. Now, if something is proven differently, then we gotta have a conversation.
So let's say 10 years ago, 20 years ago, they had sex one time. And you find out about it be 20 years, 25 years later.
And she lied and said that they didn't do nothing.
I mean, what difference do it make?
Like when the situation was brought up, she said, hey, that's just my friend. We ain't never did nothing. And then 10 years later, I found out they did.
No. You misunderstood. You not listening. See, you trying to twist it so you can know. I said, no. They fucked 20 years ago. You meet her 30 years later.
And you find out
30 years later or 20 years later after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Time has passed. 20 presidents have been in and out of the country. Nigga, you still trying to end it because you found out 20 years ago they did something and she ain't tell you about it? Something that doesn't matter?
I think, okay, now there's a difference. If she didn't tell me about it, or if she told me about it, but she lied, there's a difference. If she didn't tell me about it, of course, I'm going to feel a little betrayed because why the fuck didn't you mention this shit?
Make either way? It was 20 years ago.
I don't give a damn.
You done fucked people 20 years ago before her?
I take shit like that personal, brother.
I don't give a fuck
if y'all share cookies at recess, nigga.
Man,
if you hit it,
so you want it your way or no way at all.
I'm just saying, if you hit it and you got this man coming around here flogging like he ain't never had no feelings for you, that's a problem.
It was 20 years ago. What difference do it make?
I don't give a damn if it was 5 days ago. That's a problem.
Like
I'm not trying to be nice with somebody that used to clap your cheeks.
One time. What if it happened one time?
I don't give a damn if it happened if he just put the tip in. Like, nigga, no.
All right.
You better off saying you better off
go nowhere. So in
other
words,
not telling me, honestly. You better off not telling me because I feel like as long as he got a penis, moments like that can come up. And shit like that can happen again. Y'all got drunk together or some shit. And it happened again. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm thinking like, yeah, I don't trust this situation. Anything could happen. And you know how you tell your best friend everything. Sometimes.
You got another clip?
Huh?
You got another clip?
I do. But we talking right now. God damn it. All right, let's see what we got. Do you feel that as a way to cover the jealousy or the insecurity, do you feel like you have to step out and make friends with this person just to ease the insecurity, or is it up to your partner to
I really think that people that don't have friends, and I've been one of those people at one point in my life, are going to be jealous. You're going to be jealous because here goes your partner living a life that you're not living. Right? Here goes somebody in your life that's doing all these things with other people and you don't have other people to do those things with. But that's not their fault. That's not on them. Like you don't have any friends. That you need to go to therapy, work through that. Like what the hell?
Styles.
I don't want to go first.
Darius.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't hear that she was saying.
Okay, so the question is, if your woman has a friend, a best friend of the opposite sex, do you go out of your way to be friends with this friend just to, do you go out the way to be friends with him, or is that just something like it's up to your partner to make that situation comfortable? See, or do you feel like you have to make it comfortable?
Listen,
the best friend, cool. They ain't never did nothing. They cool. He cool. So now do you go out your way to make this person comfortable and y'all cool and cordial and hanging out or whatever? Or is that just your wife thing? That's your girl thing. That ain't your thing. You don't have to be around. You don't have to fit in that bubble is the question.
That's her friend. Why the fuck do I need? I don't need to be friends with my wife's friends. And not only that, my wife knows who to bring me around and who not to bring me around because our personalities just won't mesh. Me, I'm antisocial off bat. I'm not talking to you unless you talk to me. I'm not even, that's not even a thing. And it's not even me being mean or anything. That's just how I'm built. Like, I'm not going to smile in your face. I'm not going to try to find a common ground. I'm not doing none of that. And the older I get, the worse it gets because it's like, I really don't need you like that, right? So there's no need to actually have a conversation unless we talk about money. I'm gonna be honest with you, 100%. Talking about money or actually happen to stumble upon a common ground, and even if we stumble upon a common ground, that shit may only last for fucking 5 minutes. So yeah, that's on. I don't need to be friends with her friends.
Y'all both like football. Y'all both podcasts. Y'all, y'all like fast cars. Something can click, and you might just made a friend.
Yeah, but the thing is, on the other side of that, there's this. This person might like football, but I might like football. So they're on a surface level. So that conversation is gonna last 5 minutes, and then we have nothing to talk about. I'm not gonna talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going through each team's roster. This nigga talking about the Super Bowl champions.
Facts. DC. What? You gonna try to make a new friend, or is that just that's your wife's, your girl's dealings? Got nothing to do with you.
Nah, not really.
See, I try to make everybody that come in my house comfortable, bro. You know what I'm saying?
See, nobody said nothing about making nobody uncomfortable. You talking about are we about to be up in their face and be like, hey, brother, you need water? You need something to drink? Blah, 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 blah. No, nigga.
Me casa su casa, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
You got to know who your partner is. And if your partner feels good of having this person around, then, like I said earlier, you got to give them a fair chance till they fuck up. That's how I feel.
You got to give them a fair chance till they fuck up.
I'm going to give them a fair chance till they fuck up.
I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that, my guy.
Out of respect for her, I'm going to try to at least get along with you and see what you're about. But
well, I don't again, like I said, I don't want it to be misconstrued. I'm not going to be mean and rude, but I'm not,
about to be sitting around for no reason.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just sitting here, just trying to
wait another nigga to need something. He coughed I got tissue for you. Yeah. And
but we are talking about friends of the same sex, not opposite sex, right?
Like she got a male best friend.
Oh, I thought we were talking about same sex.
And you got a female best friend.
And then I'm trying to. Well, I thought the question was, excuse me, am I trying to be friends with this male?
With the male best friend, yeah.
All right, so let me change that a little bit. First of all, there's no such thing as a male best friend. We're not doing that. I personally am not doing that. I'm not going for that. You understand? Like for instance, I'm not going to come into a relationship. You tell me that you have a male best friend and then really actively try to pursue things and take it further. I know where it is. I'm not trying to twist and turn you. We good. But I'm not going no more than she's going for. You got a female best friend. We're not doing that. And my wife already knows. When I be like, yo, my homegirl, she'd be like, nah, you fucked her. And then 9 times out of 10, she's right. You get what I'm saying? So out of respect, we just stay in our lanes. We don't do that.
Okay. So, but what happens if you didn't fuck her?
I mean, that's unfortunate for the friend because I'm always going to choose the wife. I'm always going to choose the wife. Always. That's my cornerstone. I'm not going to forsake my foundation, nigga. What are we talking about?
You don't let her have any male best friends or any male friends at all?
It's not even about letting. It's a mutual respect. It's not even about letting her have male best friends, right? It's just one of those unsaid things. I'm not going to have a female best friend, right? Because even if I had a female best friend, there's a time that she can call, there's a time she can't call, right? Hanging out, that shit is limited. Like, y'all niggas want to go get coffee? Go ahead. Anything beyond that, fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? My wife is just like that, and because I'm like that, so I respect it.
Shout out to all the men and women out here who are not like that. Okay, all right. If you got a male best friend and your partner a female best friend of the opposite sex, and your partner ain't cool with it, and you could just shut them off like that, I salute you. Me, I'm a Chicagoan. I'm cut a little different. Like I said earlier, we gonna figure this shit out respectfully.
This nigga is by himself, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you feel that as a way to cover the jealousy or the insecurity, do you feel like why do this now? So I always tell people, honestly, best friends and all of that, if you got feelings, go ahead on and clear that out now. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait until this person is happy and they're building and they're in love and they're living life to try to throw a monkey into the situation. Like, that's bogus as hell.
Or keep it to yourself and then you don't need to say nothing.
Yeah, because now you ain't got respect for that friendship. You ain't got respect for her relationship, his relationship. And 9 times out of 10, if you're a real partner and your best friend tries to come on to you, you have to tell your mate. You just have to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I knew that you knew that this dude had feelings for you and you didn't say nothing to me and you continue to hang out. Yeah, you continue to hang out with him and play like it was nothing and we ain't doing that.
Yeah. For sure.
Hey, yo, DC. I don't know about you, but this shit is getting harder and harder to listen to, bro. First of all, I listen to that bullshit, and then I'm like, who's this coming from? This is coming from this nigga? Nah, I can't. I can't.
What happened?
This nigga like Peter Popoff sitting there talking about, you need to be doing this, and you need to be... Wait a fucking minute. Yo, this nigga has like 17 billion catalogs of shit that goes exactly against that. This nigga fresh out talking about, don't do crime, guys. Yeah, all right. Crime doesn't pay, guys.
First of all, that's very good advice. Number one, okay.
Nigga, so is not shoplifting. Go ahead.
If you have a best friend who comes on to you and you don't say shit to your partner about it, you bogus as hell. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Spin the block religiously talking about when and how to spin the block. Like, don't spin the block if they're in a relationship. You don't give a fuck about that, right? So let me take you back about a couple of maybe 10 minutes when you was like, yeah, but what if the best friend, you don't know what they've been through or what we've been through. That's what that person is thinking when they spin the fucking block. Like, nigga, we got history. You've been with this nigga for 10 minutes. I don't give a fuck if you in love. Think about all the things we've been through. Come on, man.
All right, so listen, the reason why I said that is
right now, that's what you're doing. Go ahead.
I have a female best friend. Okay.
No, you don't. You fucked her.
Nah, we never fucked. Ever.
You lying.
We never fucked.
You lying.
Ever. You lying. I look at her as one of the guys. We never fucked. Not our
style.
She
bad? She ugly? She got missing teeth?
No, she just one of the guys. She
got one of her side joints missing.
She was a tomboy. So we looked at her as one of the guys, still to this day. So when I say you don't know what a person been through,
Chicago thing.
When I needed a place to stay, I needed somebody couch to sleep on. 12, 13 years old, didn't have no place to go. Here, take my couch. You good. My mom's ain't gonna trip. Blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So you got to look back and feel like, yeah, these people was there for me when everything else went astray. So, of course, I'm not going to be so quick to be like, yeah, I can't fuck with you no more because I'm in a relationship. But next week, that relationship is over with. So now what? I done lost a best friend for a relationship that didn't even last a cup of coffee.
Nigga, that's on you. I don't know what to tell you.
So, in this situation, your best friend won't understand what's going on. Is that what we? I
think you just got to have boundaries set up. Like, people know they place.
I've been cut off by women because they are involved with dudes. And
then I gotta honestly say, was y'all ever really friends in the first place?
Yeah, absolutely. But they knew I was gonna fuck her, so they knew. So cut me off early now.
Yeah,
because what happens is, let's remember the best friend's role, right?
Okay.
So the best friend is going to be there every time there's an issue with that relationship. The best friend is going to always be there when you're hungry. The best friend's always going to be there if you need gas money. I don't need a nigga next to my woman like that. That's my job. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck your best friend. I'm your best friend. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Best friend. Nah, nigga, best friend. We stopped saying best friend after 25, nigga. We all grown fucking men. Fuck is you talking about, best friend? Best friend what?
Nah, you can't say that because I told him I ain't had none. He's like, oh, you got best friends. What happened to your
Fuck
friends?
out of here. Nah, you mean side piece, nigga? That's what you talking about? Is that what you really mean? Side piece? Not best friend, side piece.
Best friend is somebody that's always been there. Y'all never had a relation.
he going fucking die on that hill.
Hey,
chop that nigga up in pieces on that hill.
He said, you might have that hill over here, but this hill right here, this shit's mine.
Nah, man, I'm just cut a little different. That's all. Like,
nigga, you gonna cut that motherfucking check. Say cut a little different one more time.
I believe that if you are truly my friend, you are truly my friend. There is no attraction there.
Then they'll understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm confused on how this is not an adult conversation. To use one of Styles' phrases, like we can't have a conversation.
You gotta really know: are you feeling insecure or are you feeling jealous? Is there something that you want that you're not getting? Because jealousy to me is something that you want that you don't have. Like when I'm jealous, it's because I want, that car, that sneakers, or that house. Like they have it and I want that. I'm jealous. But insecurity is me going like, damn.
That nigga cut you off mid fucking speech, bro.
I'm not saying another word. This nigga asked me a question. I'm gonna cut him off and keep on moving.
For real. I think in unison we should just jump off this bitch and let this nigga finish.
First of all, that was an accident, sir.
Nigga, you did it to me.
Yeah.
First of all, that was an accident too, sir.
It's an accident every time somebody making a valid ass point. A video pop up. Get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, this is an accident. I'm out.
All right, so listen, right? Jealousy and insecurity, right? Styles, how do you ever been in a situation in your relationship that you've been jealous
of who?
Over someone or something?
I don't compete with my spouse or person that I'm with. That's one. So I guess I can't be jealous of
not with your spouse, but other people, other things. Like not with your spouse, but friends, whatever. Exes.
I have no idea what you're asking me.
Exes, friends. You ever been jealous about something that has occurred with your partner that has no involvement with you? An ex, a friend, something.
I don't know. Jealous? I don't know. Like jealous?
No. What about insecure?
I think we've all had bouts of insecurity. I ain't even gonna play the tough guy role with that. Yeah, probably.
How'd you deal with it?
That's a good question. I couldn't pinpoint when I was, but I know that I have. So I can't exactly tell you how I dealt with it. I can tell you I'm here. I made it.
Okay. DC. If you can hear me, so look, right, for me, I'm not the jealous type. Insecure, I've had my ways with insecure, but I've had people that were insecure with me for the things that I had done. Like, you know how when you get to telling people things that you've done in your life, they start looking at you in a different light now. Oh, you like that with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And me, I've always tried to be honest about my lifestyle and about the things that I've went through in my life, because if you didn't hear it from me, but you heard it from somebody else, I have the instance of feeling like you felt betrayed. So I want to tell you about me before somebody else came. And that's what it was about with me. Like, you're insecure with me about things that I've told you about my past. That has nothing to do with right now. So it was a constant battle back and forth. Like, when you have people telling you, oh, I see why you know, you went through all of this stuff that you went through because blah, blah, X, Y, and Z. So it took me a while to understand, like, why is this person so insecure about me? Then I had to realize that, yeah, you do a lot of piece of shit ass things. So this is the outcome that you get. You made your bed, you lie in it. So I say all that to say, you got to work through that shit. If you feel like you can't trust me around, I don't care what the situation is, what the scenario is. If you can't trust me, you might as well just let me go. Because I'm not going to be on trial every time I walk outside, or every time I answer the phone, or every time said best friend want to come hang out. I shouldn't have to be on trial, and I'm not going to. I'm sorry.
Nigga, then stop doing the shit that you doing, and then you won't be on fucking trial. Like, you fuck up the situation and tell niggas how they gonna handle it. What the fuck are you talking about? He said, you're not gonna act like that. All right, yeah, all right.
I'm just saying, like, either trust me or help. Let's figure out a way to work through these insecurities, or go ahead on and move around. Because I'm not doing this shit every day.
Nigga, then you need therapy. That's
it's a grace period. I go to therapy every Sunday. It's a grace period on how much of your insecurity I'm going to take, honestly. And I said this before. If I had a situation where I broke your trust and we're working through it. You don't get to keep going back to the well every time, you know what I'm saying? After a certain period of time.
I'm triggered. So this is the thing. You're not gonna tell somebody how the fuck they should handle some shit that you did, first of all. You understand what I'm saying? You're not gonna punch me in my face and then tell me that every time I see you, I'm not gonna swing on you. You're not gonna do that.
But if you forgave me,
even if no, fuck that. Even if we had a conversation where we sat down, I'm still gonna try to punch you in your face every time I see you. You understand?
Okay, but what's the point of
in that moment, I was like, you know what, Smash? Guess what? We good. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna see you again, and I'm gonna try to punch you in your face again. You don't get to decide that. You fucked it up.
What's the point of saying we good if we really ain't good though?
We good for the moment.
Amen.
If you tell me this shit over with and you done stressing over it, don't bring the shit back up. Leave it alone.
Fuck that.
No. Come on, man.
This nigga knee deep in some pussy talking about, you know.
I know you caught me, but you know, it's your fault I'm here, so we should really, you know, blame each other and then, you know, make a sandwich and go do something.
I'm saying if I cheated on you and you forgave me,
you don't get man. That's
let that shit go.
Nah. You still my puppy. I can let that shit
you rather
go.
hold the grudge, even though you said you forgave me and we trying to work through this shit?
I mean, you can still try to work through it, but you can't tell somebody how long they can hold on to some shit.
That's crazy.
Then what the fuck are you here for if you're gonna hold on to it?
Because they trying to work. That don't mean they ain't worked through it all the way, my nigga. When you go to therapy, you don't sit down on the couch like, there, I said it all. Done. One day it's over. We're no need for therapy again. This shit's good top, doc. No, nigga, that takes time. Depending on how long you've been doing this shit,
I just feel like
you feel like you want to have it your way and your way only. And if it ain't your way, if it ain't Smash way, Smash don't want to fuck with it.
This is true. But
so then when somebody try to tell you the shit, you want to cut them off or downplay it or do that shit. And then you gonna tell somebody, yeah, I cheated on you, but you forgave me. So the shit's dead and over. Don't ever bring this shit back up ever again. You're not allowed to feel that feeling. Honestly, you can feel whatever feeling you want. You just can't feel mad because I cheated. Because
honestly, I think that would be one of my terms. If we were going to work this out,
see, you can't put terms on that kind of shit.
To say everything
and then put a term on that shit.
We need to say everything we're going to say about this situation right here, right now. Because after about, I'm going to work.
That ain't the way the world works. Unfortunately, emotions don't have an expiration period. That's the problem.
I'm going to work my ass off to get your trust back. True enough. But after about 30 days, 60 days,
I'm back out.
I'm not stressing on this shit, bro. Like, honestly, like, let's be for real for a second. If I constantly got to deal with the fact that you said we were going to work this out, whatever insecurity that you're having, we're going to work this out. And then still 6 months later, you're still bringing up what happened 6 months ago. It's telling me that you're not really trying to fix this. You're harping on when the other shoe is going to drop. Like they did it once, they'll do it again type shit. So I just got to stand back and see how long. And after 6 months.
What you say about old dude? You wanted to fill out him out and fill out the vibe. That's what she's trying to do. You cheated, and now you want her to forgive you and then be like, it never happened. This shit happened. People like emotions don't change because you want it to change. That's the problem, man. Most people want to fuck somebody over and then act like they supposed to forgive them because they said so. And then when they do forgive them, they're never supposed to think about that shit ever again.
Okay. So how do you work through? How do you work through insecurities, DC?
You go through. You really do the work. You don't pretend to do the work because you want the work to work. You gotta fucking do the work. You actually gotta show up every day and do that shit. Like you can't just be like, oh, well, you forgive me. Well, cool, we out. No, like
I agree.
This nigga,
you gotta actually do the work. You have to.
He went to court and sentenced himself. He was like, "Listen, it's only gonna be a day. I'm gonna serve a day. I'm reformed. I'm good. Let's forget about it." Yeah.
I mean, sometimes that's how I felt, but as I got older and wiser,
right? Pivot gang. All right, so it's 9:00. DC, let them know where they can find you at.
I don't know if they want to find me. I ain't really. You find me with the shit pretty much everywhere. Boom.
All right, man. Listen, y'all know where y'all can find me at. Brand new episode just dropped. But before that, Styles, let everybody know where they can find you at.
The Brunch Hour Podcast. Period.
All right, listen. Season 1, episode 8, Jealousy and Insecurity just dropped. I need y'all to take the time to go listen to that. It's a dope conversation. The next episode, we'll be back here next week, next Monday. We're going to be talking about moving on.
Again, next time they ask you if you want to bump it, that bullshit, just say no. If you want to ask the people what you want me to tell the people, if I
feel like next week's recap is gonna be big because we're gonna have some other special people to talk about this episode. So that's gonna be big. I'm gonna pull some strings in the background to make that happen. But listen,
I'll be in Fiji.
I appreciate all of y'all for coming to chill with us on this Monday with these shenanigans. Styles.
Yo,
it is.
Brunch Hour Pod is in the building. Hey, man, listen. I just want to tell you that I appreciate you, brothers, okay? I do. All right, y'all. Until next time, which is next Monday, go listen to the goddamn episode. Shit. Y'all think I'll be doing all this hard work for nothing? Go listen to the damn episode. Y'all already know what it is.
I see you.